Unit 10, Lesson 1 test. Number 1. Which statement correctly tells why the cells of unicellular and multicellular organisms divide? A. The cells of unicellular organisms divide to reproduce. Those of multicellular organisms divide to replace cells and to grow. B. The cells of unicellular organisms divide to replace cells and to grow. Those of multicellular organisms divide to reproduce. C. The cells of both kinds of organisms divide to reproduce. Number 2. The following table shows the surface area to volume ratio of 4 cube-shaped cell models. Cells are small and their surface area is large in relation to their volume. This is an important feature for the transport of nutrients and water into and out of the cell. Which of the 3 model cells do you think will be best able to supply nutrients and water to its cell parts? Hint, step 1, recall the surface area. That surface area corresponds to the amount of cell membrane. Step 2, compare the amount of cell membrane to the cell volume. A, cell model A. B, cell model B. C, cell model C. Number 3, all living things are made of one or more cells. What is true of all cells? A, they have cytoplasm. B, they have DNA in their nucleus. C, they all have organelles bound by membranes. Number 4, eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells have some parts in common. Which of the following pairs of parts would you find in both types of cells? A, cytoplasm and nucleus. B, cell membrane and cytoplasm. C, DNA and membrane-bound organelles. Number 5, what term describes the smallest unit that can perform all of the functions necessary for life? A, a single cell. B, a cell nucleus. C, a cell membrane. Number 6, Jaden knows that multicellular organisms are more complex than unicellular organisms. Which of the following is a characteristic of multicellular organisms? A, obtaining food. B, being able to move. C, having specialized cells. Number 7, the following picture shows a prokaryotic organism. Which part of the organism is labeled A? A, DNA. B, nucleus. C, cell membrane. Number 8, eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells have some parts that are different. Which of the following would you find only in a eukaryotic cell? A, membrane-bound organelles and a nucleus. B, a nucleus and organelles without membranes. C, a cell membrane and organelles without membranes. Number 9, some organisms consist of one cell. Other organisms consist of multiple cells. Which of the following is true of cells in a multicellular organism? A, all cells have the same function. B, different types of cells have the same function. C, different types of cells have different functions. Number 10, Alice is studying prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. How does the part of the cell labeled A help Alice know that she is looking at a prokaryotic cell? A is cytoplasm, which is found only in prokaryotic cells. B, A is the cell membrane, which is found only in prokaryotic cells. C, A is DNA, which is not enclosed in a nucleus. Number 11, eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells have some parts that are different. Which of the following would you find only in eukaryotic cells? A, a nucleus. B, a cell membrane. C, an organelle without a membrane. Number 12, what is the main difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells? A, prokaryotic cells have cell membrane, but eukaryotic cells do not. B, eukaryotic cells contain DNA in a nucleus, while prokaryotic cells do not. C, eukaryotic cells have flagella, but prokaryotic cells do not. Number 13, which sentence below is accurate? A, plants are unicellular organisms that have specialized functions. B, all organisms are multicellular and carry out similar functions of life. C, the single cell of a unicellular organism carries out all the functions of life. Number 14, Kai is developing a multimedia presentation on multicellular organisms. Which of the following will she include in her report? A, fungi. B, bacteria. C, prokaryotes. Number 15, what is the role of DNA? A, provides instructions for all cell processes for unicellular and multicellular organisms. B, covers the organelles of all cells in order to assist with specialized cell functions. C, improves the ability of one-celled organisms to become two-celled organisms.